comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lap monsters are about to get it on.
All right, round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Jump in finds the mark. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Will the drive rush here open things up for them? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Gotta hold out here. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Combo with the target combo. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Knockdown. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep some pressure on.
Fight.
Sand blast. How will they take advantage of every tomahawk buster? Goes for the super art, freezing off. And that's how you do it. If you got that super art gauge on deck, you've just got to use it. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Spends the meter on the super art. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for the side switch. Gotta be going on the offensive. Knockdown and this closes it with the classic corner throw. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Comes a new challenger.
HP's maxed, side quest done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Limited resources at hand right now. Good drive management could well decide this. Player one needs to be cautious with drive gauge. All right, what's coming next? This is the perfect range to and the super activator. You can't forget the super for extra damage. Grab misses. Throws to get around their defense. Trick glass, burnout trigger. Taking stock. But springs forward with the drive rush. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Who will capitalize on an opening from KO? Player one draws first blood and it's on the board. And they keep the momentum.
Round two. Fight. Go.
Borderline incoming. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Down to the wire. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Goes with the safe stuff with burnout trigger. Throws to get around their defense. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Going for the super art? Uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around. Are we going to see a comeback? Butterfinger sets up with the jump in. They're in range. We're going to see a jump in. What? In anti-air. The low kick hit. Oh, the drive attack down and out. Player one puts a big win on the resume. They should get some extra points for that one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Blocks the roll heavy. Goes for the drive rush there. Moves performed off a drive rush get extra advantage frames for potentially high return. Player two is mixing it up and has them shaking in the corner. Very solid corner switch. Gets out of the corner. They break things off to take a quick breather. Player two chases him down. It's the punish counter, but what are they going to do with it? Tom spices things up by adding the super art to the combo. Player 1 hits the super and changes the tide of this fight. What's going to be the play here with this kind of meter gap? Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. So what's coming next? Fires off the Chernobyl. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. What's their game plan? Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management. Drive gauge gap here. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Departure set. Drive rush to keep it going. Finds the target. Going in? Uses the teleport. Gotta be. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. What'll happen here? Just goes for it at this range. There's a burnout. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Both of them tried to make something happen with the overdrive art. Only a little bit of drive and life left. Hits the tips with the low heavy. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with a jump in. The fight baits out the low kick. Jumps. Both fighters look to set things up and hit the drive. Player 1 sets up with a jump in. Amazing! Setting it all on this level 2 super art. What were they thinking? Runner springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Their drive is nothing stops this train. Can both fighters continue with that? What a smart throw! Perfect read with the edge here. Okay, here we go. This is such a tough situation to be in, but they still have a chance. Nowhere to run. Noticeable life lead is a come. Oh, burnout! Was that on purpose? Amazing! Sets up with the jump in. Are you for real? Bust out the debit card because that fight was cash money. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Thanks. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Overdrive. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2, maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. All that effort, so little payoff. Sticks the combo. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for their drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Just goes for it at this range. What'll happen here? Player 1 just put them on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. KO. Player 1 draws first blood and it's on the board. And they keep the momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. All right, who's gonna swing first? Live boosted Hado. Brushes that off and keeps going. Pops him with the target combo. Fires off the Chernobyl. What's gonna happen next? Player 2 has the meter lead. Barry, drive rush to keep it going. Going in? So little life left. Face the KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all your chances. Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet. Gets the knockdown, and now? The drive parry was successful. Parrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Player 1 is in burnout. drives off the table. Gotta hold out here. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Fights back out of the corner. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Ooh, burnout activates. Jump! KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight. Here.
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. And they keep up the momentum. Knockdown and... Barry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jump! Player 2 springs forward with the drive rush. What'll happen here? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Sets up with the jump-in. Throws him. The offensive assault keeps going. Player 2, the Houdini low block. Down and out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Back at the start, they're not taking any chances.
Here.
Jumps in.
If I may.
Both fighters standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Knockdown, here comes the mix-up. Great pokes, perfect range to zone the opponent. Drive rush. Okay, here we go. The low block. Oh, what a rush. Player 1 needs to slow down. Hey, big spinner, using the super early for damage. This can lead to some big damage. But sets up with the jump in. Medium kick. There's a burnout. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? There's a jump off range. Point blank range here. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? A jump in. They are done. Bust out the debit card because that fight was cash money.
Comes a new challenger.
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary. Very nice anti-air there. They read the opponent like a book. Wow, shut down. Low heavy hits. They're at risk of dangerous pressure. Gotta avoid this corner. It's a normal hit from the drive impact. That still counts. Player 1 needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Heading it, fries him open with the Shoryuken. Uses the gauge. And this super art sets in, fires off the Shinku Hadoken. What are they doing? Player 1 can't afford mistakes. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jump! Uses a target combo as a filler. Looking for a chance. Smart play with the throw. The impact doesn't do it. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Juicy opportunity now in the corner. Jumps in. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Cages them in with the Love Shuka. The super doesn't hit. They're thinking of scoring. Connects with the throw. Adds a little spice with the overdrive. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. throws them. Both sides. The drive impact doesn't work. Burns out. What'll be the plan here? Swabalon incoming. Clouds them from above. Player one can't break through with the throw. Player one puts a big win on the resume. They should get some extra points for that one. Whoa, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet. Jumps in. The low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go? Low heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Denied up top. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this round. So it looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Both fighters at 50% health. Not enough life to get away with a mistake. Player two chases him down. All right, what's coming next? Opts for the throw to close it out. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. Starts the party with a jump in. Big counter. Throws him. What's next? Spring grab. Jump. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for the side switch. Player one will have to deal with the cages them in with the Lavshuka. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management. This may be it. Going in? Throw escape. Wow, they are reading each other so well. One mistake and this round is going to be over. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player two still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. So little life left. What are you jumping in for? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Opens with the jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
I present you.
And whip. They're wide open. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impact. Player two is in a pretty good pace to hit and keeps on trucking. Player one, how did he get a read on that throw? The low block. He messed it all on the drive rush. Closes the distance. He's to the left. Look at the burns out. Send him to another dimension. Player one is in dark times with burnout. What are they going to do? Player two needs to take advantage. Raw super art income. Excellent read. Clutch, anti-air. Player two can't knock down. Here comes the mix-up. Connects with the throw. Player one is in burnout. What's this shit Yuhhhhh gonna do? What were they thinking? Player two clouds them from above. The throw is denied. Dangerous range here. Very nice. Trig lab. Adds a little spice for the overdrive. It's raw super overlord. Player burn up, but they might have a plan. Genius play to escape the throw. Both of them back off. They may be prepping for a final exchange. Are you for real? Player two gotta be sweating after that match. Someone bring him a towel. It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Jump! This match just started and it can go either way. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Gotta hold out here. Player one has used up all their drive. Opts for the throw. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Both players with no drive in the tank. Big low reaching heavy. Decides to meet them in the air. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Light fires off the Chernobog. Player one draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum?
Round two. Fight!
All right, who's gonna swing first? Holds out with the block. Counterball! Flashes the super. This could either seal the deal or come back to bite him. Risky up-close scrap still going on. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What patience to scout out the counterattack? Ooh, burnout activates. Jumps up, experiencing burnout. Going in, connects with the throw. Backs off. What are they going to do? They just won't stop switching sides. They return to center stage. Crowns them from above. Who's going to take it? Yo! Kindles them down.
Final round. Fight!
Who will come out? Sets up with the jumping. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Connects with the throw.
This is my chance.
Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets the knockdown with the throw. What a smart throw! Player 1 needs to use their drive. Oh, burnout! Was that on purpose? Oh, what a rush! Noticeable lightning, more fuel on the fire. Hook 'em up. Overhead attack. Three ball. No, you can't do that to me, baby. You're gonna give me a freaking heart attack if you keep flexing like that. Player 1 delivers the upset. Tell them about themselves. Tell them.
Round 1. Fight!
Sets up with the jump in. Gets a little space with the throw. Smart move to stay on guard. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Player 1 has used up all their drive. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. They're vying for dominant position in the corner. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Going in, fires off the Shinku Hadoken. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Rebound. All right, who's gonna swing first? Drive boosted Hadoken. Holds out with the block. Opens him up with the throw. Counterball. Super. Oh, must have saw something we didn't. Still slugging it out and getting sweaty. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for the side switch. The throw connects. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Like that combo finishes it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Gotta do better than that. It's time to hold it down. Blocks the impact. Using the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. This is gonna hurt. Oh, it throws them. Player 2, oh, they took the bait. Goes fishing and lands the count. The throw is denied. What's the Shinku Hado gonna do? What were they thinking? Links it. Launches up the flat. You're done. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. Oh, they never want these matches to end. We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fist do the talking? Drive boosted Hado. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. This time the perfect parry, but it is still safe. Knockdown. There's a corner switch. All right, what's coming next? Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. That's some big, juicy damage on that counter. Knockdown. Are we going to see a comeback here? Smart play with the throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Fires off the turner ball. The super doesn't hit. Player KO. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Starts the party with a jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. That's not gonna hit. What are they doing? Get scooped from down low. Great pokes, perfect range to zone the opponent. The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here would willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation. Ball. The super doesn't hit. They're thinking of scoring big off this meter use. The low. Player 2, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Clutch, anti-air. The next touch may decide this round. What are they going to do? You're done. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Very good indeed. Final round. Fight.
Who will come out on top in this final round? Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the good guns yet. Both fighters are getting warmed up. What'll happen here? Player 2 blocks the low kick. That corner's gonna make it hard to get away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Tries to act quickly, but lifts the attack. What now? Solid anti-air. Nah, you can't fool anyone with that jump in. Player burns out. Yo, what's next? Knockdown, here comes the mix-up. Throws him. Player cross super art incoming. Noticeable cancel burnout. This round is heating up. This is gonna hurt. The next touch below block. Oh boy, both but it's over. Player 2 clutches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Here comes a new challenger.
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
Fair fight. This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Low kick doesn't hit. Player 1 has the life lead. Got a small life lead, but it's not over. The low is denied. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch.
Now observe.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Blocks the heavy low. Sticks the combo. Medium kick. Player 1 needs to deal with his burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Time to reassess the situation? A quick breather. Oh, we've seen this episode before. Yo, what's coming next? Player 2 needs to use the threat of a corner hit. Burnout trigger. Spins the meter on the super art. Are they done? Is this going to be it? Not get it there! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Versus Practice Arcade.